Wait, hold on. No, my
So,
hair.
I hate
It
you.
was in
You
my.
just ruined the intro. You literally just ruined the intro.
My hair was in
I
my
hate
face.
you. You ruined the
My
intro like
hair
you
was in my
always
face,
do. You
James.
ruined
Jane. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta go find a charger. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's right there. It's right
you
there.
really
It's on my couch. I just
you
gotta get up and I gotta get it. It's gotta get up and I gotta get it.
you really ruined the
Um,
intro.
Shut up. The intro was already ruined before it started.
I'll just wait. I'll just wait. God.
I'll
Imagine.
just wait. I guess I'll wait.
I guess I'll
I'll
wait.
wait.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Dude,
Like a
you know?
middle school teacher when the class won't shut up. I
Yeah.
guess I'll wait. I guess I'll wait.
Man, that really makes me want to go up to a middle school teacher and say, I guess you will.
I guess you will wait. Just go up to them and be like, "Are you still waiting?"
Are you still
What
waiting?
So what are you eating this episode?
Pumpkin pie. Same thing I was eating yesterday for that 8 hour session. I should say today, since it ended at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I guess we should introduce what we're doing here today. Sam, would you like to introduce what we're doing here today?
We're having sex.
Alright, that, I'm just gonna cut to when Sam actually says it.
Oh, so I still have to actually say it?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the thumbnail. You can read the title. Do I need to introduce what we're doing? We're talking about the web show from an animator guy called Sublo and Tangy Mustard about Sublo and Tangy Mustard.
About Sublo and Tangy Mustard. So what were some of your favorite moments, Sam? What were some of your gear grinding moments?
Yeah, I like the one where they went to the party and then they got raped by Smash fans. It's pretty accurate to real life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
That shows a lot of excellent
can you hear that in the
action.
background? That like
Yes,
water?
yes, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
That static noise?
Yeah, it's just every time you talk, all I hear is that. So it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah.
it's pretty epic over here, James.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Alright, can we get into what we were actually going to do in this video? We're 3 minutes in.
It's a good show. I mean, I talked about it last time when we were recording Genshin Impact, how like it deals a lot with like identity and you know what it means to be you, and if you even are like unique, even though like it's just there's so much like because each of the characters lose basically their like identity in a way, like at the beginning of the show, because like they're put in these costumes and they can't take them off, and it's played for laughs. It's not supposed to be like this sad like thing. It's played for laughs, and it's it works in that way. And it's just it's kind of just like a goofy, kind of like regular show. For the first few episodes, and then you get to the party episode, in which they go to Katie's birthday party, which she's like the desk lady at the sub place, and you get to kind of see, really that, despite the fact that they know like Katie from work and stuff, they don't really know that much about like her life. They have like a basic understanding of who she is. She's an artist. She's this. She's that. But like when they met like people who were like actually her friends from like school or like from her childhood, you saw just how little they actually knew about her and how little they actually, cared. And of course, it was again kind of displayed for laughs, but like, it shows that like, you can see so much of a person. You can only see so much of a person, and before you like actually know them, because it's like you think that you do, you think that you know them, you think that you know all about them, you think that you have a basic understanding, but it's like you don't. Like, everyone's just kind of wearing a mask if you think about it, because it's like you go outside and you talk to people and whatever, and it's like you don't say the same things to the same types of people. You say different things, to different types of people. You wouldn't say the same thing. You wouldn't talk to your mom the way that you do like your like friend from school. You wouldn't talk to your friend from school the same way that you do the guy at the grocery store. It's different, and we just kind of hide who we really are and like our own thoughts and our own opinions and our own like face from people. And and plus, like, at this point in time, Katie didn't really see them as friends. She just saw them as people from work who she accidentally invited to this party. And it's just kind of like, a sobering thought. It's like, how much do you actually know about people? Do they even consider you in the same light that you consider them? And it's pretty heavy. And then there are a few other episodes. They get closer to Katie as like they go on. But then like there's they go to the convention, the subpar convention, which is like their sub plays. And then like there's this weird moment where like Sublo looks out at all the other like mascots that look exactly like him and Tangy Mustard. And then he notices just how they aren't unique. You'd think that like these two guys put in this situation where they're not allowed to show like their real faces and stuff. You'd think that, that would be a really unique situation to be in. But it turns out that there's this sea of people who are, just like him and going through the same thing he is. And Sublo especially, like, suffers with, like, identity a lot in the show. And, like, because there's also that episode before that in which he tries to make himself look more like a submarine in order to, impress girls or, like, get people to understand like what he is. And then there's like a bunch of other episodes that are kind of like that, and a bunch of other moments that kind of do that. And you also kind of see that represented in like their designs, because like Sublo realizes that he is like kind of forced to put on this face, put on this facade, put on this like act all the time. But like Tangy Mustard, on the other hand, is more at home with it. And so like their designs, you can see Sublo's face, like his real face, with like the porthole. But Tangy Mustard, his entire body is obscured. I mean, you don't even see it in the part where he jumps into the pool with the subpar girls. And they aren't unique, they aren't different, and they're not even like exceptional when it comes to being subpar and Tangy Mustard. They only got like a C when they got like reviewed. And so
Subpar and Tangy Mustard,
or Sublo. And like the name subpar is kind of apt because that's just what they are. They're subpar normal people. And then like they're not, despite the fact that they're the ones in the mascot suits, they're not really the only ones that like deal with identity. Because Katie also kind of deals with that, because like she went to school to be an artist. She wants, and this is more like towards like what the like kind of ending the last episode that's out right now, which is episode 15, I think.
Yeah.
In which like she is really drunk because she just broke up with her boyfriend, because she figured out that the art show that she went to in which she thought that she was like, you know, given like this huge like acknowledgement from her, basically her hero in the art world, was actually one for like little kids, and she went to school for art, and she wanted to do art for her whole life, but instead she stuck working in a minimum wage sub job. And so she lashes out because she wants to move on and she wants to do something else. And Tangy Mustard kind of agrees with her, but like Subpar just wants to, or Sublo just wants to do the same thing over and over again. He just wants to stay at the sub place. Still not downloaded. He wants to stay at the sub place, you know, forever. He wants to still see his friends and stuff. He just wants them to move away. He wants to just keep doing what he's doing because, like, you know, and you can look at it in the way that he wants to still have his friends and he still wants to do this, but you can also look at it in the way that, like, he wants to still be under a mask. He doesn't want to reveal too much about who he really is because, like, if he, you know, moves on from the job, he can take the mask off. You know, he can show people who he really is, but, I mean, does he want to do that is the question. Is that even something that he wants anymore? Does he even recognize who he is under the mask anymore? You know, after so long in the mask and so long in the costume, you know, does he even remember who he was before he put it on? And it's really deep, you know. And I don't think most of it's, and I think that like a lot of it's intentional, but I think a lot of it can just kind of be inferred and interpreted in different ways, you know, because at the end of the day it's just like a goofy cartoon that, like, you know, has a story behind it, but it's also just like, you know, goofy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I really enjoyed it and I'm really excited to see where it goes. There are only like a few episodes out though, and I don't think they've really, like, you know, honed in on like what they want to do with it, like if they want to tell more of like a serious story or if they just want to do like the goofy skits. And so I can't really rank it like as high as I did like Devilman Crybaby, Adventure Time, or Steven Universe, because again, it's not completed like those things were, and it's not, you know, not everything. It hasn't said everything that it wants to say yet, and so I can't really rank it too. There's so much noise. I can't really rank it like too high. So I'm probably gonna give it a 5 since that's like a middle grade for right now. Who knows? Maybe once like the entire series is out, I'll be able to, you know, pick up more of like the actual story and see what they actually want to do with it and what they want to say. But right now, it's just going to be a 5 for me, you know, because it's good. I like it. I enjoy it. But like, it's not this like high art piece yet, you know. But I think that they can really do something with it if they keep going at it, you know. Oh, I thought they turned off the vacuum, and I was so happy. All right. What are your thoughts?
Well, just Katie's whole story, like character arc there, as little as you get to see of it, because as Sam said, it's not done yet. Obviously, it comes to a little bit of a conclusion.
They turned one vacuum off just to turn another one on in another room.
But obviously, I feel like she is kind of struggling from, you know, alcoholism.
Well,
So...
obviously.
And, you know, I feel like she doesn't really want to accept her friend's help because, like, her roommate tried to help her and cheer her up after she got broken up with. Actually, she broke up with him, that's what I meant to say. And she kind of just pushes her away. I mean, obviously it gets resolved in the end, but I don't know. I don't think she, like, anything really changed there. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's a completely different person.
What are you gonna rank the show, like, in its current form?
Speaking that I've watched it, like, over 5 times now, I'm going to at least rank it between, like, a 6 or a 7, so probably like a 6.5.
It's like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, guys,
Well,
let's watch the next episode. I can't wait. Click here for. Is this like the middle of the screen? Am I pointing at the middle of the screen, or is this like the end of the screen?
Yeah,
What am I pointing
yeah,
at?
you're pointing at the middle, kinda, yeah.
The middle.
Yeah.
All right. Click the video here. It's like
Click
there's
the
a,
video
there's
up
an annotation
there.
box. Click the
there.
video here. Click the channel icon to
Click
subscribe.
that.
Subscribe, like,
Click down
click
here.
a video. Do whatever you want to do. Fucking delete YouTube.